Hello fellow wealth seekers and welcome back to the channel. We do have a problem in Europe, you must have already heard it, particularly from me. We do not talk about our finances. So who do we compare to? We compare to the next thing we can find, a stranger on the internet. Well, you sit there, you look at a consultant in Munich driving an Audi or a software engineer in Zurich earning 100k. Sit at home and say, well, am I falling behind? What am I doing wrong? We are going to tackle that anxiety today. We are going to tackle it with data. I've pulled the median net income for the 5 major economies of Europe, and we are going to compare how people actually rank and why an Italian teacher could be more on their way to wealth than a banker in Zurich. Why median? Well, because averages are skewed by millionaires. So 1 or 2 people might actually be boosting the whole average of a country. While looking at median, you are focusing on the middle point. 50% earn less, 50% earn more. Now, let us look at our top economies and how the median income per month. On paper, Swiss are winning. They are earning almost 3 times as much as average Europeans. Well, let's remember that income is just vanity, while savings are sanity. So comparing to the cost of living that a person in Zurich might actually face of 2,500 francs for a room, or 500 francs for insurance, 30 francs for a pizza, well, we have to start comparing how much can they realistically take home with that income. If you consider the cost of living multiplier of a pizza, Naples versus Switzerland, you realize that an Italian might be a little bit better off when it comes to their savings. Now, I always speak about the 20% net savings rate, so let us see what this income means in terms of 20% savings. If you can save this, regardless of where you are already wealthier than 80% of the population, statistically. Hence, let us make sure that we all try to compare against these numbers. A person in Italy would be very happy with 320 euros invested in ETFs each month, while somebody in Switzerland might need to quadruple that number in order to have the same safety net and financial security. Here is the trap I see many expats fall into. They move to cities like Munich and Zurich and start living according to what they earn. They believe they can afford a better car, perhaps a better room or apartment, and spend out quite a lot of their money. Now, we will get into detailed budgeting in a video up next. Nevertheless, I want you to remember that their friend in Italy could be enjoying a much quieter, compounded wealth in the meantime. And within a time frame of 5 years, already have money for a down payment, already have a good pension fund pretty much secured, compared to whoever is splurging in a bit more of a richer country. So I have a favor to ask you. Let us please stop looking at American salaries out of context or a screenshot from a Swiss bank. Let's instead focus on what we can control, which is the 20% of what we own, ignoring lifestyle creep, lifestyle inflation, if you will, and focusing on whether the income is enough to sustain the costs, or should we consider a move? Should we consider cutting any discretionary expense? Should we consider a side gig? I will try to rack up a little bit of my strategies when it comes to side gigging or hustling and what is really possible in Europe, considering the high taxation, considering full-time employment still being the widespread majority and reality for all of us. Up next, my ETF saving strategy, which platforms do I use, why I don't rely on banks, and I would love to see you there. Until then, please like, subscribe, share any feedback. I will be reading all the comments down below. I appreciate your time. European Wealth Lab out.